Well, good morning, guys. Actually, it's afternoon now, isn't it?
It is.
So we're going to look at a little walk in one of our local villages called Coffinswell. It's not very big, but it's got some rather quaint thatched houses. It's also got a church and a pub. So let's go and discover it. Cheers. There are some nice big houses in Coffinswell, actually. It's quite well to do. So what are we doing here?
I don't know. Lowering the tone.
Yes. We've parked at the top because as we came into the village, it's got a big road closed sign. They must be doing some road works, I guess. And you remember when we walked up to the quarry? Oh yeah. All right, let's just dive up here. This car pass. Do you remember when we walked up to the quarry and I said if we walked on a little bit further you'd get all the way to Coffinswell? Well, this is if we walked a little bit further on, this would be the lane we would be on. So this sort of continues on from the quarry walk, really. Of course, because it's got the word well in the name of the village, there is in fact an ancient well. Not sure where the coffin bit came from. That's 2 cars in the space of 2 minutes, which is unusual. It's only because the road is closed. It's only closed to cars. There's our first little cottage there. Beautiful. Looking across this first part of the village. Various different designs of houses. Look at this one, beautiful. Big one too, this one. When you come in the village, which is this lane here, this is the first house you see. And it was rethatched a couple of years ago, wasn't it? And there's a little ducks on top of that's the thatchers. They always do a little fox or doves or something, don't they? That's got ducks and ducklings. There's a signpost, King's Kerswell, which is another one we've done. So why's the road closed? The road's closed. No, I think they're digging a hole in the road as well. I think this chap's taken advantage of the fact that the road is shut to cut his tree down. Yeah, great idea. Morning. Well, I read it though, didn't I? Look at the view they've got from their cottages. How glorious is that? We'll get up round this corner, and I know I'm looking into the sunshine, so not brilliant for videoing, but
Not sure you can see anything.
yeah, I can see on the screen, yeah. Look at that view. Look, you can see Dartmoor from here, right up on top of the hill. If I zoom in, covered in snow.
Which is why we're not up there.
Which is why we're not. The roads are treacherous. Yeah. So we'll get up round this corner and I'll switch on again. You see the moors better from here as well, look. And the sheep in the field there. It's about a 5-mile-an-hour wind.
You see it from the church when we get there.
Oh yes,
Quite well.
if we get there.
Yeah, that far.
Yeah, it's a big barn conversion here, that. The manor house.
Oh, so the little lane, the little thing that's overgrown half leads to the old.
Oh yeah, house at the top. Yeah, it's a manor house. Looks nice. We can peep over the wall if I hold my phone up. No, well, some of us are short asses. There's the big house up on top of the hill there. Huh? Big fir trees with them as well. Look at that.
I wonder if that's where the Lord lived.
Well, I'd say that was Victorian brick. Let's get up round the corner. Just before we do, coach house. A lot of these houses have got these lovely old names. I don't think there's a blacksmith's here, is there? Never seen one.
I think so. It snowed last night, isn't it? Car's still covered in it.
Yeah, it's in the shade, isn't it? Some work being done on this one. Look at that nice cottage on top of the hill. Let's just quickly turn around to show you what's behind. How quaint is all this, hey? Old timbers. What a great name for a house.
Yeah.
More, there's that big house up through there. Shiver mid timbers, more like. God, look at the big brick wall they've got there.
Oh yeah, let's keep the riffraff out.
Yeah, keep them in, one of the two. Hillside. Oh, look, there's a little devil up there.
Gargoyles, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Not really sure why.
I'll tell you what, it's quite nippy in the shade, isn't it?
It's quite chilly.
My hands are getting cold holding this phone. Look at this place. No cold callers, that's us. Needs a bit of painting on the top windows there. That little bench is new. Oh, there's a cat. Should we take advantage of it? Looks like it could be. Enjoy the view, it says. Oops. Dry enough, I suppose. You see the big old house through there as well. Little stream to my left. That's called photo bombing, isn't it?
It stopped.
Okay, here's a nice typical English scene for you guys. Little letterbox, the village notice board, and a telephone box which is still got the phone in it. Sometimes in these old places they convert them to libraries, so you're lending little book libraries, and we got a traditional telephone pole. Quite an old letterbox. ER symbol, Elizabeth Regina, which dates it, and that's the time of the next pickup. Collection days. Then we got information about the parish council and all that sort of stuff. Did you know that English telephone boxes, we've sheltered in this in the rain, haven't we? English telephone boxes are made out of cast iron, but the door is mahogany. Not a lot of people know that. That one's been repaired at the top as well. That's why it's been repaired, because it's rotted, I guess. Anyway, Swallow's Hatch. Sal. Look at her, look how she's enjoying the sunshine.
Nice to see it.
Yeah, it is lovely to see it. Yesterday and tomorrow are both bad forecasts, so we thought we'd get out here in the sunshine. So that little red car stopped to ask us where the pub was. And they've come down to the T-junction, unfortunately turned right instead of left. Had they turned left, they'd have been there in a couple of 100 yards.
Yeah. I was going to say, did they drive past it? But of course they didn't.
No, because the road's shut, yeah. This is the old parsonage. Lovely view out over the valley. we'd have that one, darling, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Win the lottery. Yeah, this lane that everyone's been diverted down is really narrow. You really don't want to meet a car coming up or down, so they ought to make it one way actually.
Yeah.
You know, while the road's shut, one way up and one way down.
Which way?
Big pair of black gates up there. I know who lives there. We know who lives there, don't we?
Yeah.
We do. I won't say his name.
No.
Oh, one for sale. We could have a guess. I reckon that little house is probably on the market for
500?
500. I was thinking more closer to $1 million.
Oh, right.
Don't forget
No idea.
don't forget we're in Coffinswell.
That's true.
Yeah, here's another thatched cottage. Plenty of thatch here. Court Barton. It's an absolutely gorgeous little village, surrounded by farmland. These people have to park on the road and walk up. Well, there's the pub, and the car park must be full, which is why these people are parking down here, I'm guessing. I'll get a bit closer in a minute. So there's the pub, again thatched, and it's probably doing quite a good trade today as it is lunchtime. That pink cottage is the last one here. Then we go on down here. So just round the corner on the left is the church. Though you can tell it's the water, the stream's coming off the hills because it's melting, isn't it? Oh, that's nice in the warmth. There's the church. Norman, I think, isn't it? No, my name's Sally.
Get there.
Yeah.
I have been there, I shouldn't have.
Yes, we went in. I'll tell you a funny story. We went in one Sunday morning, wasn't it? And the church is always locked and shut, but it was open, so we went in the doors and it sort of creaked open, and it was full of parishioners. They all stopped to look at us. Who are these strangers? And we felt beholden to stop for a song.
And sit down and sing.
Yeah. They made a room. Come and sit here, you know. And we had a sing song, and left.
Couldn't leave,
No, we couldn't just turn around and leave. No. Anyway, let me turn you back around. Let me get in the shade, and you'll be able to see it a bit. St Bartholomew's Church. Look at that. I know you're basically silhouetted there, aren't you? But we'll get round the other side. Maybe. Yes, they are let reserve parking for the vicar only. Yes, there is. Let's just get in there. I doubt it very much that it's open, but
No.
I'm not sure actually. It's sort of open at the top. Oh, there we go. And stiff at the bottom. We're in. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, look at that. So this is only the second time we've been in here, and it's Christmas at the moment. Up there's your bell ringers. Up to the tower. I think we went up in King's Kerswell, didn't we? So look at this. Beautiful little church. Organ. I'm surprised it's not stained glass. It's probably been replaced over the centuries, hasn't it? Beautiful little church. Pardon? Here's an original piece of wall there, look. And the plaster's very carefully gone around it. Right, what we'll do, we'll go around the other side where the sun's shining in. Okay, it's Salgon. It's this 12th century church. There she is, look right at the top, taking a photograph. Crazy. A gust of wind there, all you can see the moors again, look.
Let's see it bouncing out to the sea.
Okay. Beautiful. This is called a lich gate, I think. There's no road here, it's just a... Yeah, it is. Lich gate was placed here in loving memory of Ernest Hartley and Sarah Mary Coleridge by the children. 1921. So this is the far end of the village now. There's pet cemetery, people's pets. Oh yes, that's a view and a half. Is it wet?
Well,
It is a bit damp. I'll perch on the... I'll perch here. Let's turn around and look at the view then. Look at that. Is that a thumbnail? No, we've got the sun on our faces.
I can't
If we
see
get the sun
it.
on our faces, we won't have a view. We won't have a thumbnail. There's sound, look, peeping over the top. But then if we use that as a thumbnail, we won't have the church in it. Perhaps I ought to do it this side.
Church, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've got to put the words over it. Oh well, we'll pick something, I'm sure. Yes, that breeze is coming straight off. It's a north breeze. And boy, my little,
Fresh.
yeah, bit fresh. You can see from the flag on top of the tower, tattered flag, English flag, yeah, look. I think we've just about seen the village now, guys, so shall we stop and go to the pub?
Oh, that's not a bad idea,
Yeah.
is it?
So we'll end this video here. So thanks for following us along, and hopefully you can hear because it's windy. Let's turn it round this way. Maybe it's not so windy. Yeah. Thanks for following us. Cliff and Sal out and about, and we'll see you in, you say, the next video.
Next video.
Yeah, we're freezing up
You're
again.
cookie.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Bye.